Thinking we're going to talk a lot about Bowling Green, their 3-game winning streak, the fact that they're in position to potentially play for a conference championship. None of that has happened tonight.
No, it hasn't, and they have a lot to play for. It looked like the Kent State Golden Flashes is the best team on the field today. The effort that they're playing with, getting after the quarterback. Schlee in the second quarter, what was he, 6 for 6? He's what, 11 for 16, 133 yards and 2 touchdowns? 20-0 right now. The Flashes up over the Falcons.
And Bowling Green making a ton of mistakes, especially in that opening kickoff, gave that up. And then Kent State started to get things done offensively in the second half, just completely efficient in that second quarter.
Yeah, and then the trickery right there. The fake quarterback draw, throw to Bradford, the proper read there, defensive end crashing down, turning to a running back in the red zone, and then the flawless protection there, fading away from the defense and dropping the dime in the back corner of the end zone. This is the reason why they're up 20-0.
So let's just kind of talk about it. Bowling Green getting shut out at home. They're going to have to kick here to start the second half. They received the opening kickoff, although they didn't get a drive because they fumbled it and gave it right to Kent State. So what is it that needs to happen for Bowling Green to sniff potentially winning this game in the second half?
It's imperative that they fight. They start fast in the second half. The defense has to come out and get a 3-and-out, get the ball back or a turnover. But with a big return like that, it's going to be difficult.
Big time return here to start the second half. Brian Bradford, who had the first touchdown, comes up as we take a look at the first half stats brought to you by National Car Rental. Look at the first down, pretty close, but fourth down conversions, 0 for 3 for the Falcons. And those have not been long fourth down opportunities. They've had some opportunities to get it, and they just have not been able to come up with it.
And they've had opportunities to kick field goals in those situations, and they opted not to. We look at fourth down stops as almost like a turnover for the defense. It's very difficult to win games when you go for it on fourth down and you come up 0 for.
So here is Callan Schlee from the 43, and the average field position here for Kent State before this drive was their own 47-yard line. So, again, they've had excellent field position just about on every drive as Chris Bacon comes up with the tackle there for Bowling Green.
Significant amount of yards on that previous play from Schlee with the direct quarterback run.
Off to Cooper and just kind of waits his time, waiting for the blocks to develop in front of him. Did not get much there. It'll be second down.
And you're right about that, Alex. Cooper is very patient in the backfield. He has that sudden burst. And with that zone scheme, as soon as that hole opens up, he's going to burst and get through there.
Just a 1-yard pickup, so it's a 2nd and 9. Play action, fire left side. Complete, and extra yardage coming here. And finally, they wrap him up for the tackle. Darren Anders in on the tackle there. It's Trell Harris, the freshman, starting to get a little more playing time after the injuries to Polk and Cephas. They've asked a little bit more of him lately in the last couple of games. So we see Schlee fires in the pass, deflected and incomplete. Ball deflected there by Jordan Oladokin.
Him there, he was going for the quarterback and did a good job of getting his hand up to deflect that ball, and we talk about it. Tips and overthrows. That was nearly the turnover that this Falcon defense needed to turn the momentum.
Oladokin, the Tampa, the transfer from Samford. Back to pass. Schlee takes a hit as he throws. And that pass falls incomplete, got rid of it, but it was way deep and way past the line of scrimmage. There.
And he came on a beeline there for the quarterback. Nobody to block him, and it was a awkward type of tackle and fall, and you just hope that he's okay there. They're bringing that pressure from the outside corners. You have to ID it, and you have to go to the hot route there.
Schlee fires over the middle. It's complete. Short of the sticks. And Jordan Anderson is there for the stop. Floria, Luke Floria, a junior from Mentor, Ohio.
And you see why they like him in the slot. He has that short area quickness, and he's not afraid to go into the teeth of the defense right there, making this a more convertible 4th and short here instead of a 4th and long.
So on the 28-yard line of the Falcons, Schlee and the Golden Flashes going for it here on 4th down. Put a man in motion, but the handoff goes to Cooper. Running out of room, tries to change direction, and the Falcons bring him down. And it's the Falcons this time coming up with the 4th down stop. Billy Roberts there with the TFL.
Billy Roberts did a really good job right there stopping Cooper in his tracks. Normally he'll stop, make the defense miss, but there you break down in the open field, you wrap him with 2 arms, and you get him on the ground. The Falcons with the big stop they needed.
At Navy Federal Credit Union, it all starts with members like you. Because we were founded as a not-for-profit with a mission dedicated to your well-being, with everyday banking tools and loans, all backed by 24/7 support. The kind of support that comes from being a proud partner within your community. Because when you're a member, it all starts and ends with you. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Jeez.
Ironic. Edelman's struggling with reception.
2 things I hate dropping. Balls and calls.
Well, you need a better network. And Verizon's new Welcome Unlimited plan for just $30 a line.
Verizon for $30?
Yeah, it's their best unlimited price ever.
I'm switching now.
And getting the network you want for $30?
Touchdown! Touchdown!
Everyone can get Verizon for just $30 a line. And now's the time to switch, because you'll get up to $960 only on the network America relies on. Verizon.
To all those who never give a second thought to being the first ones in, thank you. ServPro, proud supporter of our nation's first responders.
Oh, when my Marco's craving hits, it really hits. But it's easy to satisfy with large one-topping carry-out pizzas for just $8.99 each. And I'll eat a slice on the ride home. Nice. Marco's. Pizza lovers, get it.
It's nice to unwind after a long week of telling people how Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. He's a natural. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Well, the one-loss teams in the east of the MAC going into this week here. Ohio won yesterday, so they're now 5-1. Buffalo currently leads Central Michigan 24-7. You see the remaining schedules. Bowling Green still got to face Toledo and Ohio. So certainly a tough test remaining for the Falcons. You wonder, Dante, if they may have overlooked Kent State because they were looking ahead at some of those tougher opponents down the road as we get a pass to the left side complete here by Tyrone Broden.
And that's a real possibility that they were overlooking the Kent State Golden Flashes, which is a big no-no. You can never overlook opponent. You have to make sure that you take care of business, because if you don't take care of business tonight, you're not going to get that spot in the conference championship game anyway. So
2nd down and 6 after the 4-yard pickup on 1st down, and McDonald looks and hoping they can carry some momentum over from that 4th down stop. It's going to tackle here right before the sticks. Kelly Saunders in on the tackle.
And on each and every play, and they're catching these balls underneath, that Kent State defense is swarming. The linebackers and defensive backs are all around the ball, and that's what you like to see from your defense.
Leffler going deep into his bench for this one. That's just the 3rd reception of the year for Levi Gazarick. 1-1. So they'll hand it off on 3rd down. A pickup of the 1st down and more there by Jason Patterson, a sophomore from Jacksonville, and they're moving the sticks here on their first drive of the second half.
And you see the patience, the jump cut, make 2 guys miss. And I don't even know if he intentionally meant to finish that run like that, but he did. It's a good physical run right there to pick up the 1st down, and they're approaching midfield. And this is right here where offenses like to take shots. When you get around the 50, 40-yard line, they have guys in there to block it up. take a shot downfield here.
Well, they got Mosley in the backfield here. By the way, there was Nico Bolden on the stop. Finally, bring him down. We got a play action. Rolling out, firing deep. You talked about big play, looking long, and they're tangled up. No penalty flag out, and they hate it here at Bowling Green. Montre Miller tied up with Broden there. There is no flag on the play, and the students and the Bowling Green Falcon fans are upset.
Yeah, they are, and I felt like they needed that play right there to block it up, have the opportunity to get the big play, and I think that should have been called. That's not incidental contact for me. You see the receiver there is going to have opportunity to go up for the ball, and the defensive back run into him, knock him to the ground, and his right hand is on his hip. You have to call that. That's a missed call right there.
Looked like it was got his hand underneath the shoulder pad too. As a penalty marker comes out here for the second down play, and it ends up being a false start penalty.
Offense, number 55, 5-yard penalty, remains second down.
So the mistakes keep coming here for Bowling Green. Then you get a big play, thinking the momentum going on this drive. Get a penalty. They did not get it. Now they get a penalty called on them. So
devastating change of events right there, Alex. Instead of being inside your own 5, you're back at your own 40 now. It's devastating.
Here's left side. Big hit. Montre Miller comes up with a massive hit there. Osborne, the intended target.
That's a perfect way for the outside corner to play the seam ball in cover 3. You have to split the difference between number 1 and number 2 there. You have to read the quarterback break 1/3 the distance the ball is in the air. Did a great job of not interfering with the receiver and knocking it away for the PBU. Extremely long third down here.
15 from their own 43. McDonald rolls left, fires, and throws it over the middle to Broden, and it's behind him a bit. And we got a penalty flag down, and looks like it's over near the offensive backfield. A hold against
offense, number 53. That penalty's declined. 4th down.
And Coach Leffler is watching his team self-destruct right here. That's definitely a hold when you grab a player and you stop him from pursuing the quarterback. And you can see McDonald right there. He's upset with himself. He's typically makes that throw accurately, keeps it low for his receiver to catch it, transition with it, and run with it. But the penalty and the missed throw is going to force this punt.
Durr. Back deep, or there to punt it away. Luke Floria was back to receive the punt. And we have a penalty marker down over near the punter. So this, not a good sign here as Sir appears to have taken a hit. He's a bit shaken up as he gets to his feet. Wait.
Running into the kicker. 5-yard penalty.
A 5-yard penalty. It'll still be 4th down.
Yeah, they're coming. Clock on the punter, and he just rolls up into that back ankle. I don't know if that shouldn't have been called roughing. That potentially could have injured him. He's Scott Leffler. That's what he's talking about. He's saying, hey, he rolled up on his ankle. It should be 15. We should have automatic first down. Give it to him to make him repunt.
And 10. Back at his 18, and now whistles again. Hang out there. Station here on the side of the field. I think now we're ready to punt the football away. 10 10:48 to go, third quarter. So Bowling Green can't take advantage of a stop made by their defense. Get the football back as they're punting it here to Floria. Snap here as they fake it, but they're not going to get it. They cross midfield, try to get a little bit more here. Wrestled down to the turf. Whistle's been blowing for a while before they finally stop moving. And that was the tight end, Gazarek. So Bowling Green gives it back to Kent State.
Aw, I love to have one of my own someday.
Thanks. She's 9 months. Say hi.
Oh, I was talking about your USAA bumper sticker. I tried everything to get a membership.
Yeah. My dad served in the Marines. He passed membership down to me. I'll pass it to her.
Wow. That's a lucky kid. Who's he?
That's Grunk.
Oh, the I'm Special guy.
USAA. It's for the military community and their families.
Nobody does anything perfectly the first time, or the second, even the third. We learn from mistakes. But when it comes to retirement planning, who can afford mistakes? Smart Asset can help you avoid those unpleasant mishaps with a free guide, The 7 Crucial Mistakes of Retirement Planning. We also match you with up to 3 vetted fiduciary financial advisors who can help you achieve your retirement goals. Using Smart Asset is free with no obligation. Discover what others learned the hard way at smartasset.com.
If you spent time on base at Camp Lejeune prior to 1988 and developed any of these cancers or suffered any of these injuries, you may be eligible for significant financial compensation.
Leaking underground tanks contaminated the drinking water with benzene and other highly carcinogenic chemicals.
There have been numerous reported cases of exposed personnel developing cancer and other serious health conditions. Call Camp Lejeune victims to discuss your case now.
800-331-8763.
You planned the perfect thank you with the promotional product experts at 4imprint, who attended to every detail. Did you get it right? You certainly did. For the right products printed perfectly, go to 4imprint.com. 4imprint, for certain.
What are you looking for?
Sunday, Week 10 of the NFL on CBS. Slate is headlined by Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars taking on Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs. And the Texans meeting the Giants. We'll get you set for kickoff beginning at noon Eastern with JB and the guys on the NFL Today. Sunday, the NFL is on CBS. Nick Chubb there for the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland taking on Miami in one of our regional games. 4:05, Indianapolis taking on Vegas 20-0. Right here, though, some Wednesday night action on CBS Sports Network as Kent State starts another drive at midfield. They've had phenomenal field position this entire game, mostly due to miscues and just the fact that Bowling Green hasn't been able to mount drives together. And they pick up a first down on first down. And Colin Schlee just looking solid all game long. Big hit there on the pass over the middle. Trent Sims comes up with the hit.
They were trying to go to the RPO game near, opening it up with a direct slant inside. Sims does a good job of closing to the quarterback's upfield shoulder and knock the wide receiver's upfield shoulder and knocking the ball out there.
So Schlee fading away as he fires that one deep, looking to the end zone, and the pass is incomplete. Oladokin in on the coverage there for Bowling Green.
Oladokin good there. Good job of closing to the upfield shoulder. He started to pull away from him there at the end, and the receiver just didn't make an attempt at the ball, but he almost picked up that pass interference. You have to make sure that he has to get his head back around there and not make it that close next time.
Devontae Walker coming out was the intended target on that last play. So third down. Schlee trying to escape, goes to the sideline, takes a hit before he goes out of bounds. Short of the sticks over near the 30. Oladokin, the one that comes up with the hit that sends him out. There's a penalty marker out. And it's over on that sideline.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on Bowling Green, number 7. The 15-yard penalty for the previous 5. Automatic first down.
They called it on 7, but Ferguson isn't playing. He's in a boot on the sideline. So there, now you saw it right there, talking trash on the sideline. Not even in uniform. Well, I guess he is in uniform, but
he's in
not
uniform, but he's
dressed.
not on the field, and he has no reason to be on the white. You cannot hurt your team right there with that 15-yard penalty because you want to walk up and say something to an opposing player. Again, self-inflicted wounds, lack of focus, lack of discipline. Flashes, again, are in the red zone looking to go up 4 scores.
And so it's very unlike a Scott Loeffler coach team for these types of mistakes. There's a pass towards the end zone, and it's incomplete. Once again, Oladokin in on the coverage there. Show you today's Red Zone brought to you by Verizon. Under 10 minutes to go here. 3 trips, a couple of touchdowns for Kent State tonight in the Verizon Red Zone.
And down here, we've already seen that it becomes 11-11 football. Quarterback run is definitely in the game plan.
And off to Cooper. To escape. He's been a little less elusive so far in the second half than what we saw, especially in that first quarter when he was really shaking off defenders. As De'Aaron Kelly.
Yeah, because I guarantee you this Falcon defense got a stern talking to at halftime. One of the main focal points had to be to stop Cooper on the ground and tackle him.
Ball on the 16. Pass right side complete to Cooper. And he gets inside the 10-yard line there. So it'll be 4th down and 3 as Brock Horn comes up with the stop. And they will bring the kicking unit on. So Andrew Glass will come in to kick this one. It'll be a 26-yard field goal attempt here for Andrew Glass. He's perfect on the year from under 30 yards, and that one is true. So Kent State up now 23-0. Bowling Green getting the ball back. They need him out some offense.
In my world, numbers are everything. But my most important stat, my sleep quality. It is vital to my mental, emotional, and physical performance. The new Climate 360 Smart Bed actively cools, warms, and effortlessly responds to me. Smart sleepers get 28 minutes more restful sleep a night. And that means I'm at my best for me, my team, and you. And all I have to do is get game-changing sleep, only from Sleep Number.
Our passion for protecting vehicles started in 1934. And we've been pushing the limits of performance ever since. We innovate with the times and have the trusted filters to fit your needs. Yeah, we've been around the block, but our journey is just beginning. Fram for the road ahead. Find Fram filters at your nearest Walmart.
On a Confrontational Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Oh, what's up, guys?
We want to talk to you about State not making the playoffs.
Yeah, tough season, but I'm fine.
That's just it. You're not taking it hard enough.
What? I'm upset.
Why haven't you posted one insane rant on the message boards?
I keep reliving the Southern game over and over. It's just a game. A bunch of kids with the ball.
Put down that Dr. Pepper.
Maybe there's more to life.
He's lost it!
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
Sure, you should teach him to ride a bike. Then use Greenlight and teach him how to invest in bikes. Teach him to be smart about money, and he'll go far.
Super far! Oh, hey, Mom!
Navigate the world of money together. Invest in your best investment. Greenlight.
that's my piece of the shakaroni. That's the biggest one we make.
They'd donate $1 from every shakaroni to the Papa John's Foundation.
Dang, that's huge. If the hoop was as big as that pizza, maybe it'd have made some of your free throws. Somebody save me a slice. Where'd he come from?
On Saturday, it's an SEC on CBS doubleheader beginning at noon Eastern with Missouri meeting 5th-ranked Tennessee. Then at 3:30, friends and rivals Nick Saban and Lane Kiffin add another chapter to their history. 9th-ranked Alabama takes on number 11 Ole Miss. Saturday, the SEC is on CBS. As you look at the running back matchup in that game, Gibbs for Alabama, Judkins for Ole Miss. Should be a fun one coming up this Saturday. Number 9 versus number 11. The SEC is on CBS. Here, some Wednesday night Maction. We've seen Maction from one of these teams, not so much on the other side for Bowling Green.
Yeah, we've seen the opposite of Maction from one of these teams. They haven't been able to generate any offense. The defense hasn't played well. But they're going to have to do something soon or this game is going to be over.
We get a return here. It's barely there from Bowling Green, not much. The Bowling Green offense will take over as Hilaire able to grab it. 8:39 to go here, third quarter. You see the numbers on Matt McDonald. Still pretty efficient, 20 of 26, 143 yards. Last week was 23 of 31 for 161. But again, they just have not finished drives, and their big play guys aren't really making big plays tonight. On the run here is Patterson. Jason Patterson, the sophomore from Jacksonville. It's almost like they're searching for someone to make a big play on this Bowling Green squad.
They're definitely searching for someone to make a big play there. But you see how many guys get into the ball. We spoke about it earlier. This Kent State defense is on and off of blocks. They're setting the edge. And this is an extremely physical defense. Bowling Green, they didn't expect this tonight.
1 yard loss there, so it'll be 2nd down and 11. So they'll empty the backfield here on 2nd down. McDonald fires and just gets rid of it there, able to get some positive yardage and a little bit more as he dumps it off to Hilaire. He gets to the 40-yard line, about 2 yards shy of the marker.
That's one thing that I like about McDonald there. They had a free blitzer coming up. He stepped up in the pocket, got it to his check down, and didn't take a loss, which puts them in a 3rd and 2 situation here instead of a 3rd and extremely long. That step up in the pocket saved them probably 10 yards.
And he's had to be a little bit more elusive because this Kent State has been aggressive, has brought him down 3 times with sacks as McDonald gets rid of it quickly to Hilaire on the right side. And it is complete on that right side. Picks up the 1st down after crossing the 45. They'll give it just shy of the 47.
And on that one there, Kent State brought the pressure from the field, and Olaire at the bottom was matched up on the linebacker. And instead of just catching the ball, turning and getting the extra yards upfield, he started to dance and ended up stepping out of bounds.
Odoo Hilaire from Belle Glade, Florida. And another one here, right at midfield, so about a 3-yard pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 7 here for the Falcons.
And the Falcon offense right now, they're being methodical. They're taking what the defense gives them. They're chipping away at the defense. But at some point, you're going to have to get some big plays and getting into the end zone.
Well, you said in the last drive, this is the area of the field where you take a shot, right?
Definitely.
Here's McDonald. Fires, pass, dumps it off. They're going to get the 1st down and more. And get it to the 35-yard line. Good completion there by Kevon Kroom. A lot of yak there from Kroom, the senior from Sandusky, Ohio.
And they're starting to get into a groove there. You see it. Throwing in rhythm. Throwing it to an area, allowing the Kroom to transition with the ball so he can still continue to run full speed. And, you know, they're picking up some 1st downs. I like what I'm seeing right now from this Falcon offense. I like the fight that they're showing here in this 3rd quarter.
Getting close to the 6-minute mark here with the 3rd quarter. And they'll run a trick play. Fire right side. It is incomplete. Throwing the pass up in the air was Harold Fannin. So a little trick play is one of the tight ends tried to throw it to Andrew Bench.
It ain't exactly what they wanted here. They wanted to fake the pitch right here to Fannin Jr., get the defense sucked up, but he floated the ball a little too much. Tight end thought he was going to take a big hit from the safety. You can see it there. And he ended up going for the PBU. Nico Bolden was the safety there on the play.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10. So they tried a little trick play here. This time, Fannin takes a hit after the completion. Doesn't get much, maybe about 2 yards there. So it'll be 3rd down and 8 coming up as JoJo Evans throws a shoulder into him right after he made the completion.
With a score of 23-0, Kent State is going to continue to give them that breakout to the flat there, come up and tackle it. That's not going to hurt you. For this Falcon offense, you're going to have to go to something off of that. Maybe a breakout up. Sicily just throw the ball into the flat. There's not enough time left in this game. You're down 23-0. You have to get some points on the board and get them on there early in a hurry.
5.5 to go. 3rd quarter. McDonald brought down again. That's sack number 4 of the game for this Kent State defense, as Maceo Williams is the one that comes up and makes the big play. The sophomore from Akron, Ohio, brings down McDonald, but we do have a penalty marker down.
From the same high school as LeBron James, St. Vincent St. Mary.
Defense. 23. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Result of the penalty is a 1st down.
So JoJo Evans committing the hold. So that negates the sack. And that gives Bowling Green some new life here. 1st and 10 from the 23. Handoff again right side. No running room there for Jason Patterson.
They're geared up for this Falcon running game. And what I like to see is when defenders take shots so that they know the back is going to have to bubble and allow the other troops on the defense side of the ball to run to it. That's aggressive defensive play.
Pierre there to make the play defensively. Under 5 minutes to go here, 3rd quarter. We got a 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss there from Patterson. McDonald looks, fires again, and it is caught. Broden comes up with it, then finds a seam down the sideline, stays in bounds, takes it in for the touchdown. 24 yards on the touchdown there for Broden. It looked like that one almost was incomplete, and he was able to haul it in, and then a seam just opened up on the sideline with nobody there to stop him.
And that's exciting for a play to go from nearly an incomplete pass, fooling the defense. You see it? Not wrapping on a tackle, continue to keep his feet, get up the sideline into the end zone for a 6-7 guy? Man, that was incredible. Now they're going to go for 2 here.
Down 23-6. They'll line up with 3 receivers to the right. McDonald trying to dump it off, and the pass is incomplete. In on the coverage there, Alex Branch to break it up, so no good on the 2-point conversion. 4:29 to go here, 3rd quarter, and Bowling Green trails it 23-6. There's a penalty marker down.
On the offense, 5 in the backfield. That penalty's declined. Result of the try is no good.
So, illegal formation there for Bowling Green. No good on the 2-point conversion attempt. But Bowling Green making something happen here.
Bobble, bobble, make you miss, up the sideline, into the end zone. Pulling this team within 3 scores.
Yeah.
Yum, yum, yum. Give me some, give me some. Yum, yum, yum. Give me some, give me some. I've got all the flavors wrapped in pretty paper. I'll do you a favor, save you some for later. Yum, yum, yum. Give me some, give me some. Yum, 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 yum.
You called that touchdown. Saw that sack coming. Predicted the pizza tasted better than it looks. And of course, you knew the game's not over until it's over. So this NFL season, put your skills to the test with FanDuel's free games for a shot at $1 million in prizes. FanDuel, make every moment more.
To all those who never give a second thought to being the first ones in, thank you. ServPro, proud supporter of our nation's first responders.
Old Trapper Beefs. One-upping.
I love Old Trapper. I love how tender it is. Don't forget the wood smoke flavor. Savory beef. Quality ingredients. I'm their biggest fan.
Old Trapper. What's your beef?
With Sonic's 2 for $5 menu, you get 2 delicious things for only $5, which is helpful if you struggle with decision making. The Sonic 2 for $5 menu.
Sonic.
Well, it's taken them until deep in the third quarter, but Bowling Green finally able to get on the scoreboard with a touchdown. 24-yard touchdown. Tyron Broden. A play that nearly was an incompletion because he bobbled the ball, was able to keep his concentration, haul it in, and then no Kent State defender forced him out or stopped him. Took it 24 yards down the sideline for the touchdown. No two-point conversion, so 23-6 our score. And Bowling Green finally has something to build a little momentum on offensively. We're just got to come up with some defensive stops as we get a return here by Brian Bradford. And a big return earlier, and finally they're able to hold Kent State away from midfield to start a drive. So many of the drives have started around the 48, 50, 47-yard line.
Falcon defense, you want to feed off the energy that the offense just provided for you. Yeah, they got into the end zone. Now you want to step up here with a 3 and out. You want to play really good on first and second down against the run, possibly get this Golden Flash offense into 3rd and long, and then allow your defensive line to pin their ears back. But it start here right now with first and 10.
Hand it off here to Cooper. And gets a couple of yards here before Darren Anders is able to bring him down.
And conversely, Kent State, they want to run the ball. They want to run some of this clock off of this game.
Lee back to pass here on 2nd down. Pass complete right side. And they'll get to midfield here. Another completion. This time to Devontae Walker. Devontae didn't know if he was going to play in this game. Trent Sims able Brand that is down there for Bowling Green. Being looked at the moment. Schlee with a completion there in the second half. He had been 4 of 9 for only 27 yards before that completion there. Staff 11 of 16 for 143 as you see Brand coming off the field, a senior from Detroit, Michigan, the outside linebacker. West Virginia transfer. We got a run here on 1st and 10. And another big-time run here for Kent State's Marquez Cooper.
And that's what this offense wants to do to you. They spread you out all the way to the numbers. They box count. If you have a light box, they're going to run it with Cooper. If not, they're going to throw it.
17-yard pickup there from Cooper. And looks like we're going to get played on dead here. Darren Anders there to deflect the ball. It's incomplete.
Again, they're going to go to the box count. You see these receivers at the bottom of the numbers? You don't have 3 guys out there. They're going to throw the ball out there. You see that guy starting to creep in. They might throw it out.
A wild throw there from Schlee. Looking to the sidelines. He was trying to find Polk. And it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. Now, player they don't have right now is Dante Cephas, one of their top targets. He dressed for this game. You see him on the sideline now in a hoodie. He did dress, and he's obviously played in this game, but looks like his ankle started to act up again, so he is now out for the rest of the game. You see him on the sideline, out of uniform, in a hoodie and his jersey. So that comes into play as we get another run here from Cooper.
They look like they're going to go for it on 4th down, so I'm okay with them running that ball there with Cooper to pick up half of the yardage needed. 4th down, 4th and 4. You're expecting man coverage here. This is where the Falcon defense has to step up. Like they have man coverage across the board. Up top, you have one-on-one press coverage.
4th down and 4 from the 27. The handoff goes to Cooper, and they've got him stopped before he can get to the sticks. Another 4th down stop here in the second half by the Bowling Green defense.
And that's a huge stop from the Falcons defense. And I didn't like that run call there. They had 7 defenders in the box, 7.5. They have press coverage across the board. There is where you give your playmakers an opportunity to make the play there. You see how many guys are geared up in the box? You have to pull the ball, keep it as a quarterback, or you have to throw it outside to somebody that has one-on-one coverage. They don't do it, and the Falcons get off the field on 4th down.
By the way, Cooper has crossed the 100-yard mark for the game. Flashes turn it over on downs here as we see McDonald road left side to Patterson.
And that's a good physical way to finish the run right there. You don't run out of bounds as a running back, especially while you're losing. You have a cornerback on the sideline, you lower your shoulder, and you deliver the punishment. And you see everybody on the sideline excited because they feel like the momentum is starting to go the Falcons' way right now.
2:22 to play, 3rd quarter. And again, it's Patterson on the carry. Gets near the 45 before Bolden brings him down.
And it's just starting to get that feeling like Patterson is 1 tackle away from having an explosive run somewhere in the open field.
2nd down and 6. 2nd down and 4 after the 6-yard pickup.
See Patterson cheating outside the tackle. He might be coming out in the route.
Mosley now in the backfield for Bowling Green. On that right side, here to Patterson. And they'll pick up another 1st down as they get to midfield. So this Bowling Green offense, like you said, they're not making big plays, but they're making chunk plays to try to keep the offense moving.
Yeah, when you can't protect your quarterback, when the offensive line is struggling, you combat that with quick passes, with screens, and the mobility of your quarterback. And there was a reason I knew that Patterson was coming out there. He was cheating too far outside the tackle. That's called a free release, getting him the ball there for the 1st down.
About 1:15 to go here, 3rd quarter. Here's McDonald looking. Had a man over the middle. It's caught. Completion. Another 1st down. Another one to Tyrone Broden, who had the touchdown earlier.
Easy reads for the quarterback there. It's called a diagonal forward. You have a clear out, you have a curl, and a comeback. Cornerback's playing off with a lot of cushion. Easy pitch and catch from the quarterback to the wide receiver there. Another 1st down on this drive.
And move the ball to the 38-yard line now. We're less than a minute to go, 3rd quarter. Bowling Green trying to get back into this one. They'll need 3 scores if they want to overtake Kent State. They did not get that 2-point conversion earlier, which would have helped them. 3rd score. And long. Got a man. It's Broden. And the pass broken up and incomplete. There were 2 men in the coverage there. Miller and Bolden there to stop Broden from coming up with a touchdown grab with 36 seconds to go in the 3rd.
Again, they were going for the deep ball there. That was a double move. He was able to get behind the corner there but just a badly thrown ball. He doesn't give an opportunity to go up and get it. Remember, Brodin is 6'7". You just have to throw the ball up there, let him go up and sky over everybody to get it. You don't have to lead him out of bounds.
Off on second down. Mosley on the carry this time. Stopped by Evans.
Out here, but it look like we're going to run out on this quarter. We're going to go in the fourth quarter. Falcons with the ball in a desperation, a must-need score on this drive.
Well, the Falcons finally showing some life. As we are through 3 quarters of play here in Bowling Green, Ohio, the Falcons finally able to get on the scoreboard, making some plays, 2 fourth down stops defensively. You're watching college football on CBS Sports Network, presented by Geico.
Europe's most exciting title race continues with world-class clubs, legendary rivals, and unbelievable goals.
Brilliant!
What a goal! The Serie A lives here on CBS Sports Network and streaming live on Paramount+.
'Twas a night at the Home Depot at every location. A night when our stores see a grand transformation. We bring out the tools you really do need, like snowmen and string lights and plenty of trees. We work through the night preparing our Splendor for Black Friday savings all through November. And what you do next is always fantastic, because we have the tools to make your holiday magic. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
So I just switched to Verizon Business Unlimited. It is just right for my little business.
We switched too. 5G ultra wideband in more cities keeps our project teams on the same page even when we can't be in the same place.
Unlimited premium data, unlimited hotspot data. My point of sale is on point.
You know it's from the most reliable 5G network in America.
You know you get up to 10 times the speed at no extra cost.
Switch to Verizon Business Unlimited today and get the right plan for your team from the network America relies on.
Uncommon Goods is for the gift givers, for the one-uppers who always beat last year's gift, for the masters of motif who find a theme and go all out, even for the you'll never believe what I founders who strive to hear OMG, OMG, I love it. No matter what kind of mind-reading, trend-leading, expectation-exceeding giver you are, we've got you. Visit uncommongoods.com to be the gift giver you were meant to be, because we're all out of the ordinary.
If you spent time on base at Camp Lejeune prior to 1988 and developed any of these cancers or suffered any of these injuries, you may be eligible for significant financial compensation.
Leaking underground tanks contaminated the drinking water with benzene and other highly carcinogenic chemicals.
There have been numerous reported cases of exposed personnel developing cancer and other serious health conditions. Call Camp Lejeune victims to discuss your case now.
800-331-8763.
SailGP is coming to the Middle East. For the first time ever, the most exciting race on water is arriving in Dubai. Watch 9 international teams comprised of the world's greatest athletes go head-to-head for national pride in the most advanced boats that have ever been raced. Who will come out on top? Find out at the Dubai Sail Grand Prix on CBS Sports Network.
For our Geico difference makers, take a look at the quarterback position here for tonight. We'll start with Kent State's Colin Schlee, 16-28, 188 yards, a couple of scores, a rushing touchdown as well. He's also thrown the ball around to 8 different receivers. And then Matt McDonald, Mr. Efficiency, 29-37, 254, hasn't turned the ball over with his arm, but just a lot of short passes, 6.3 yards per attempt. It's had 2 passes of over 20 yards. We're going to pass completion there over near the 30-yard line, short of the sticks. Pass there to Sims. Here's a penalty marker
Offense,
down. Holding call against the offense.
10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Deep third down.
So as we start the fourth quarter here, Bowling Green trailing 23-6.
self-inflicted wounds again. And, you know, you can't win that way. You can't win when you
Harris had an interception last week in the game against Ball State, so 2 straight games. Harris is
Yes, unfortunately for someone else. So we possibly could have 2 SEC and 2 Big Ten teams that are the Final Four. I'm liking Michigan a little bit more right now than Ohio State, and I thought Michigan should have been in that 2 hole instead of Ohio State.
Puts a stiff arm down, gets across the 30, keeps on churning before Bacon takes him out.
And he's still fighting for extra yards on the sideline there. 251 pounds coming at you full speed in open field, and you'll see it there. They didn't know who had the ball. He got to the edge at 251 pounds, put a move on, stiff arm to the ground, and still looking for more contact. 251 pounds. He starts to wear on you in the second half, and guys don't really want to fit him up in the hole. This is exactly what this Kent State offense wanted here in the fourth quarter.
21-yard pickup there from Bradford. Now Schlee back to pass, fires to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Kent State. It's Walker again. 26 yards for the score. Penalty marker down. Likely going to be an unsportsmanlike against Walker. He got face.
Result of the play is a touchdown. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense, number 81. That penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. That's number 81's first unsportsmanlike conduct of the game.
Well, you know, he's just excited to be back out there with the rest of the guys. Great protection. Post route, ran away from the outside corner. You can't stand up and do that to a defender.
Yeah, Jalen Burton was the defender there. Down, so it's now 30-6 after the point after, and Kent State getting the game from Walker. Didn't even know he was going to play, and Kent State up 30-6 on the Falcons. Kent State putting a surprise on Bowling Green, trying to stay bowl eligible. 30-6.
We've got your back, Road Warriors, because we know you're picking up the pace. Steering life at 10 and 2. You're hitting the road, and we're helping you get there with confidence. So skip the counter without missing a beat. Choose any car in the aisle and be the boss of you. Go national. Go like a pro.
Since being the first to make wipers over a century ago, Trico has protected drivers in all kinds of weather. Torrential downpours, gale force winds, wintry blasts, even when it's raining cats and dogs. Hey, who came up with that phrase anyway? Just imagine if it actually started... Alright. No matter what the conditions, Trico wipers maintain maximum windshield contact for safe, clear driving visibility. Be prepared for whatever Mother Nature throws at you with Trico wiper blades. Available at these retailers.
On a Fansville Homecoming by Dr. Pepper.
Surprise! CJ, we weren't expecting you.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing here?
Hey,
Go State. You replaced me with star quarterback Bryce Young.
We could never replace you.
Here's your Dr. Pepper mom. Mom?
It's just a silly nickname.
You came up with dad for me. Here you go, kid. They're my family now, CJ.
Next time on Fansville.
Hey, brother. Get out of my room!
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
These days, filling your cart feels like emptying your wallet. But filling your table with Marco's feels just like it always has. Absolutely perfect. Find great deals to fill tables big and small at marcos.com.
New flavors? Worth fanning over. They're great!
Devontae Walker didn't even know he was going to play in this game, dealing with an abdominal injury. Ends up coming up with a couple of touchdowns in this one. 30-6 our score. You see the wide receiver situation. Cephas out of the game, had 13 yards, but look at the night from Walker. 86 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Kent State has looked like the team that would be in position to potentially play the conference championship game. And so those guys might have been healthy the last couple of weeks. Maybe perhaps it'd be a different situation for them. But nevertheless, they come into Bowling Green 30-6 and kind of shocking the Falcons here. A return from about the 24. Bowling Green will start this next drive over near the 46-yard line, but there is another flag on the play. It's Mike McDonald bringing his offense back down the field here. Sation. Talk about Maction. Anything can happen in midweek Maction. 24 all right now between Buffalo and Central Michigan.
After the play, calls on both teams. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct. Kent State, number 27. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct on Bowling Green. Number 30. Those fouls offset as the first unsportsmanlike conduct.
First down here for the Falcons after the penalties there. 41-yard line, and the Falcons make this game a bit closer. The time, but they haven't really showed the ability to score quickly, which is what you're going to need to do with only 13-10 to play and needing points.
Yeah, they haven't really shown the ability to generate explosive plays downfield. And they definitely haven't shown the ability to protect McDonald in the pocket so they can get to the depth that they need to try to create big plays. So it's going to be very difficult right here. They're going to go to a lot of empty. They're going to expect McDonald to get the ball out quickly. And if the pocket collapses around him, they're going to ask him to evade the defenders and try to make big plays.
Odu-Hilaire making the play in the last one there. Only 2 yards. And McDonald goes down again. That's sack number 4 of the game for Kent State. It's Taylor Davis with the sack this time, and he just did not get blocked.
He did, and that was just too easy. You have to at least impede his progress to the quarterback. McDonald has been taking a beating all night long from this Kent State defensive line.
A blocking there from the offensive line. Fires, that was a dangerous pass, and it does look like the pass was complete to Fannin. Take another look at it.
And that's how close it is to a catch. Oh, and he did get his hands up under there. That's great concentration. Wow. The defender flash in front of you. Good job of catching that before it hit the ground.
So it'll be 4th down and 6. Green just trying to make a play. Keep this game alive for them. There's another sack wrapped up from behind. And Taylor Davis comes up with his 2nd sack on the drive. That's sack number 5 of the game for this Kent State defense.
Really what you call a sack party. Pinning their ears back 3rd and long, and it looked like a hold as well. McDonald can't even go through his reads. 5th sack on the night for Kent State.
A caring man took a walk. He saw people suffering. Anxiety ran high. Hatred rose. I'll prepare a feast and bring them together, he thought. But some refused to join him. He was heartbroken because he wanted everyone to be filled, not with food and wine, but with compassion.
Why do nearly 1 million businesses choose Stamps.com to mail and ship? Stamps.com is convenient. You get the services of the post office right on your computer. Stamps.com saves you money with great rates from USPS and UPS. Mail letters, ship packages, anytime, anywhere, for less. A lot less. Get our special TV offer, a 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale. Go to Stamps.com/try and get started today.
This is Sandra. She gets her financial advice from her mother. This is Tony, who gets his financial advice from his old college roommate. And this is where Frank used to sit. He got smart about retirement at smartasset.com. They matched him with vetted fiduciary financial advisors to help turn his retirement priorities into a retirement reality. Everybody sure misses Frank.
Can someone get that?
smartasset.com. Take our free quiz and be matched with up to 3 vetted financial advisors. Get smart about retirement.
The big interview. Don't be nervous. You took classes from Yale and Google.
I'm ready.
You're more than ready. So let's do this. With over 5,000 courses and degrees from world-class institutions on Coursera. Learn without limits.
For Imprint, this is Lisa. Hi, I'd like 50 welcome wows and 300 customer I love it.
Promotional products from 4imprint are certain to deliver ooh yes.
Wow.
I love it.
Find some wow now at 4imprint.com. 4imprint, for certain.
You're watching college football on CBS Sports Network, presented by Geico. 30-6 our score here in the 4th quarter. This is the 63rd play game and the 48th play in Bowling Green territory in this one for Kent State. It's Gavin Garcia, the freshman, on the carry there, and this offense for Kent State is the one that's been making big plays tonight.
And that's what you call dominating the field possession. And that's what it takes to win games, especially when you want to go for an upset in an opponent's arena. You have to get turnovers. They created 2 turnovers tonight. You got to get after the quarterback. They have 5 sacks tonight. You have to stop the run. They haven't given up over 60 yards rushing. Just a dominant performance from Kent State.
And now they're just taking their time. They'll hand it off here on 2nd down, needing 3. And they get across the 30 here on this run from Garcia.
And that's what you can expect here for the rest of the way. They'll go to some 11-on-11 football where Schlee will become a running back, and they'll use the running back as a blocker. They'll give it to Cooper. They'll bring in Bradford. But they want to run as much time off of this clock and get out of here with a win as soon as possible.
Garcia, the running back, a 4-time state champion, 130 career touchdowns in his high school career. Coach Sean Lewis and Andrew Sauter, the offensive coordinator, they really like him and what he'll be able to do in the future here at Kent State as they throw it towards the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. A good look there for Polk.
One-on-one coverage on the outside. He tried to fool the defense there, make them all think run. Got one-on-one out there. Just ran out of room there on the sideline.
Patrick Day
had room for the throw, but he just ran out of room.
Patrick Day there with a little shove right as the ball got there. So it'll bring up 4th down, 4th and 1 with the clock stopped with 9:38 to go. Put up the box here. They'll get the pitch to Garcia. Gets across the 30 to the 25. Picks up the first down as he crosses the 20 and dives forward to the 17-yard line.
And a lot of times that can happen when you go to these pinch defenses where you're playing the A and the B gaps. You have 7 guys in there very tight. All you have to do is pop it out there, get some blocking on the perimeter, and you'll pick up a first down easily there. This Falcons started the game fast. They sustained throughout, and they're finishing strong here. And for every offense in college football, NFL football, you want to finish with the ball in your hand, victory formation. They might have opportunity to do that tonight.
Kent State, really tough schedule these final 3 of the season. Coming here to Bowling Green as Garcia with the carry again as he takes a hit as he gets inside the 15. Taylor there to bring him down. We got Eastern Michigan at home next week, and they'll finish the season at Buffalo on the 26th.
It's good to see a lot of the reserves get in the game late. They work so hard throughout the week, whether it be scout teams, special teams, giving a look for the defense. So when you can get up big in games and a lot of the guys that work so hard through practice can get out there, it's always a good feeling.
Approaching the 8-minute mark here with 2nd and 5 for the Flashes. Yeah, with the carry again as he tries to get inside the 10. If he crosses the 9, it'll be another first down. Yeah. Just mentioned it, but let's take a look at the remaining schedule. They got 2 games left after this one tonight. They'll have a game next Wednesday against Eastern Michigan, they've got a tough running back in their own right, and then Buffalo at 5-4, and we're again right at the top of the conference. But right now, Buffalo, at least last update we got, we're tied with Central Michigan. So things kind of starting to even up around the MAC, which is kind of what we're used to seeing in this conference. Really, anyone can beat anyone on a given, well, in this case, a given Wednesday. Lee takes the carry, gets near the 10-yard line, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And that just shows you that records don't matter. Only thing that matters is preparation throughout the week and then translating that to game day. And for some reason, the Bowling Green Falcons came out extremely flat tonight. From the opening kickoff, they turned the ball over. And they couldn't protect the quarterback. They came out flat. They were very confident coming in here. They expected to win. Coach Lewis told us they expected to win, and they came in here and took care of business.
Andrew Glass with a 27-yard field goal attempt. It's up, and it is good. 6:35 to go in this one. Kent State putting a whooping on the Falcons, 33-6.
This Veterans Day, USAA would like to send a heartfelt thank you to all who serve. Follow us on social to find out how you can thank the vets who inspire you.
Jeez.
Ironic. Edelman's struggling with reception.
2 things I hate dropping: balls and calls.
Well, you need a better network. And Verizon's new Welcome Unlimited plan for just $30 a line.
Verizon for $30?
Yeah, it's their best unlimited price ever.
I'm switching now.
And getting the network you want for $30?
Touchdown!
Touchdown!
Everyone can get Verizon for just $30 a line. And now's the time to switch, because you'll get up to $960 only on the network America relies on. Verizon.
You called that touchdown. Saw that sack coming. Predicted the pizza tasted better than it looks. And of course, you knew the game's not over until it's over. So this NFL season, put your skills to the test with FanDuel's free games for a shot at $1 million in prizes. FanDuel, make every moment more.
In my world, numbers are everything. But my most important stat, my sleep quality. It is vital to my mental, emotional, and physical performance. The new Climate 360 Smart Bed actively cools, warms, then effortlessly responds to me. Smart sleepers get 28 minutes more restful sleep a night. And that means I'm at my best for me, my team, and you. And all I have to do is get game-changing sleep. Only from Sleep Number.
When you start with better ingredients, better pizza, you also get better papadillas, better cheese sticks, better yummy this, and better tasty that.
With this, or you can get with that.
Get any two or more for just $6.99 each. That's Papa John's.
Well, this player is definitely worth the watch. Brought to you by Principal Financial Group, and it's Marquez Cooper, the bell cow at running back for this Kent State offense. He's been all over the place in this game tonight, Dante.
Yeah, he's been slicing and dicing through the defense, setting up the runs. Look at him there, fighting for the extra yards. He's 5'7", 190 pounds. The screen game out of the backfield, the hard cuts to continue to fight for extra yards. Coming into this game, we knew that he would carry the load, and he did tonight. Averaging 112, nearly hit that average, but they didn't need him to. They were able to throw the ball. They were able to be very effective on defense, and it all translated to a win tonight.
He was over 100 for a stretch, but they didn't really need him anymore once they really got up big here in the fourth quarter. As we'll get a fair catch here, not by Bowling Green. So their offense will take over, trailing 33-6 with 6.5 to play. And you can bet head coach Scott Loeffler is going to want to throw the game film of this one in the garbage. Camden Orth is coming in to play quarterback. Transfer from Long Island, the junior from Gainesville, Florida. He's done on the season, 18-31. He's had to play. Matt McDonald's had injury this year.
Yeah, and he had enough of a beating tonight, so they want to get Orth in there, and with that run on first down right there, it showed me that they're content with getting out of here, keeping guys healthy. They're not going to try to spread it out and attack the defense. They might still throw it, but
of course, Bowling Green needs to win one more game to go to a bowl game. We had talked about Kent State wanting to be bowl eligible, needing to win out, so they'll get a win here. It's still going to be tough sledding for them the rest of the way, needing to win at home against Eastern Michigan and Buffalo. What's left for Bowling Green, they got to go to Toledo and to Ohio.
And those are going to be two difficult games. High-powered offense in Toledo, defense for Ohio University, and then after this loss, confidence might be a little low going in there, but nobody's going to feel sorry for you. You have to pick yourself up and come out and pick up some wins.
And that one is intercepted. Down the sideline goes Marvin Pierre and into the end zone, a pick six. It's been that kind of night for Bowling Green.
And Pierre has been all over the field tonight. Has a sack on the quarterback, has an interception return for a touchdown. He's been ultra physical all night. See ball, get ball, arriving with physicality on all ball carriers. And that's the perfect way to end this game. And he just telegraphed that. Good job of breaking 1/3 the distance the ball is in the air, catching it with your hands and returning it for a touchdown. Kent State's defense was lights out tonight from beginning to end.
He went around the waist, around the world, looking like Curly Neal there. 31 yards on the interception return for the touchdown. And 40-6 is our score after the point after, but there is a penalty marker down with 5:16 to go.
Legal formation on the defense, lined up over the center. That penalties decline. Result of the try is good. Immediate timeout.
So 40-6, Kent State putting all kinds of separation between them and the Falcons, coming into Bowling Green and getting the dub.
The holidays were lonely for the Yeti, but after saving big with early Black Friday at Amazon, Yeti became more social.
Io delle donne non mi fido, il corteggiamento.
Shop legendary deals at Amazon.
Bathfitter is a better way to remodel your tub. Precise measuring means the perfect fit. The Bathfitter tub-over-tub process means no mess or stress. A custom-made tub and seamless wall mean a watertight fit. Premium acrylic means it lasts a lifetime. And all this together means a great value. Bathfitter, it just fits. Visit bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
After Tuesday ruined your schedule, then a 16-hour makeup day, nobody could blame you for calling today a washout. That's not your style, not ours either. At WeatherGuard, we're built for this. With heavy-duty features like double-welded seams and high-security latches and locks. Now add innovative PowerSync lighting to keep working for as long as the job demands. Because a job worth doing is a job worth WeatherGuard.
I earn 5% cash back on travel purchased through Chase with Chase Freedom Unlimited. Earn 5% on our cabin. Hello, cash back!
Hello, Kevin Hart!
Earn big time with Chase Freedom Unlimited with no annual fee. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what's yours.
Grand Canyon University offers over 290 academic programs with a Christian worldview. In 2021, campus students received over $170 million in scholarships. See what you qualify for. Find your purpose at gcu.edu/myoffer.
You're helping her study for a geography test. When a burger with steak, butter, and bacon sounds like the best, she's about to find out you can't read a map. Hey, Sonic steak, butter, bacon, cheeseburger.
Sonic.
College football on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance. By Papa John's new Papa Pairings. Order more favorites for less. And by Coyote Tractor.
Well, that fan's sticking it out here in a 40-6 situation with 5:16 to go. And the Golden Flash that made the trip is clapping his hands. He likes what he sees, always smiling. Kent State entered the game 3-6 on the year. They lost last week in a game that the coaching staff at Kent State said we shouldn't have lost that game to Ball State. And they come into Bowling Green and put up a 40-burger on the Bowling Green Falcons in their final home game of the season. $5:16 to go in this one. What, Dante, like this really makes things interesting the rest of the way in the MAC. Because Kent State looks like they could beat anybody. Looks like they could beat Buffalo. And Buffalo was having some trouble with Central Michigan today.
Yes, any given Saturday, Wednesday, whenever these games are played, if you're the better team on that day, you can beat anyone. And with the way that Kent State played tonight, you have to believe that they're going to be overflowing with confidence in those last two games of the season. They're going to give those teams everything that they have. So you better be prepared when you play Kent State these next 2 weeks.
Buffalo currently leading CMU 27-24 now. That one had been 24-all just a little while ago. So we're under 5 minutes to go here. You see Wimberly. Payshawn Wimberly, the junior from Toledo, getting some run here. Off again. Nice little burst of speed as he gets to the 44-yard line.
His running style. He looks like he has the explosive ability in the open field. You can see that he's a lot linear, more linear than the other guys, but he's pretty explosive. And you like to see young running backs get carries late here in the game to get them ready for ultimately the end of the year and next year.
Run here again from Wimberly.
And this is a game coming into it, I was expecting a shootout. Kent State's defense didn't allow that. Did a really good job against the run, getting after the quarterback, covering up receivers. Yeah, there were moments outside where Bowling Green wide receivers would just turn around and get easy yards, and they would throw it and dump it to the flat, but that wasn't enough to beat them.
Orth, the backup quarterback, in. Handoff again to Wimberly. We'll bring second down. Now coming up next, don't miss highlights of tonight's action on the gridiron. We go coast to coast for key plays and unmatched insight on Inside College Football. It's right here, and it's next on CBS Sports Network. Go Michigan. Buffalo is taking a 3-point lead, 27-24. The Ohio Bobcats.
And for this Kent State defense, even though you have the game won, you have backups in the game, you still want to play fundamentally sound. You still want to finish this game appropriately. You want to set the edge. You still want to play physical. You want to step to contact and tackle. And don't give up any big plays here. This defense has played lights out. It'd be very saddening for them to give up a touchdown here late in this game.
3rd and 5 here for the Falcons. And it'll be 3 yards shy. Once again, it's Jordan Jackson on the carry. And for Bowling Green, just going to that bench. Give some guys some opportunity. So we got a 4th and 2 coming up here for the Falcons. Defense.
How fitting is that? You start the game with a turnover. You've been playing in their backfield all game, and it comes down to a 4th and 2, and you get linebackers, defensive line, shedding blocks, finishing the game properly. Has to make head coach Sean Lewis and this defense and this entire team for Kent State feel great to come in here and get this win.
You know, and they even told us in our call with them that they haven't played their best defense all year, that they were almost kind of upset with how they've been playing defense at different stages of the year, that they needed a game that could kind of change things for them defensively. This is the type of game that can change the direction of how you're playing defensively. There's a lot of confidence to be taken away, especially from the defensive line that's come up with a bunch of sacks in this game, and they've been able to stop the run quite a bit.
And you're 100% correct, Alex. And when you look at this defense over the past years, Kent State's defense, they usually relied on the offense to score a lot of points. They were, okay, yeah, we can give up a touchdown here because we know that our offense is going to bail us out. DC, Coach Johnson came in. He said, no, we want to be dominant. We want the team to have to depend on us. And they're slowly starting to change that mentality here for Kent State.
Go 40-6. Kent State's offense will take the field. Got Tommy Uladowski in at quarterback now. Today's player of the game brought to you by Old Trapper Beef Jerky, and it is the quarterback, Colin Schlee. Making some plays. Touchdown run. 3 touchdown throws. A lot of great touch. And the quarterback we came into this game talking about was Matt McDonald, but it's Schlee that made the plays when they needed him. 3 touchdowns and a pick, and the rushing touchdown. Just did enough for this Kent State offense.
But when you look at this Kent State offense, you knew that he and Cooper are 1-2 duos. If he plays well, doesn't turn the ball over, Cooper gets his 5.5, 6 yards a carry, 25, 30 carries. They typically have a chance to win it late. And today, Cooper played phenomenal. Schlee played great, didn't turn the ball over. They were able to get some of their big play wide receivers back. And that led them to this victory tonight.
So Bowling Green, in their final home game of the season, pretty much lays an egg offensively. And Kent State, as Dante mentioned, a tremendous game plan from the get-go. And they're coming into Bowling Green and winning 40-6 to stay alive for a bowl game, as they're going to pick up win number 4 of the season with a 40-6 victory over the Falcons of Bowling Green. Just an absolute dominating performance from the Golden Flashes tonight. As we take a look at the updated standings in the MAC, take a look at the left side of your screen, the Eastern Division. Bowling Green picks up their second loss, so they're now behind both Ohio and Buffalo, and Kent